When in the car with my daughter, she has my phone running Spotify. We have a game where she plays any song ever and I try to guess the artist and the title within seconds of listening. She believes I'm a musical genius. But, you see, she's unaware that the song info is on the title screen behind the wheel. I know a couple people who can do that without cheating and, tricking their daughter, actually genuinely knowing, like, the title and the artist of any song you can play. It's seriously magical to see these people in action. It's like they go into a trance and immediately just shout out names and titles like they're just pulling them out of the ether. My 3-year-old granddaughter is playing hide and seek. Yep, she definitely is. I bet you couldn't find her. To be honest, I don't know how I'll be able to hold back my laughter if I just saw a child hiding under a bucket with 2 legs sticking out like, ooh, no one can see me. I don't know if I could be able to not spoil that situation with absolute just cackling laughter. Oh my god, it says that I have a virus detected. It won't go away. Help, please. I want to play Minecraft. It won't work. It says I have to pay $6,000. What happened? Help. I want to play my free Minecraft that I got. Oh, that's rough. Ooh, and it's on Discord. No one's gonna help you, bro. Everybody's just laughing at you and probably giving you false information to help your situation. But I feel that's a rite of passage for all kids, just to download a free video game and then watch their laptop do cartwheels. It's necessary to becoming a well-rounded person. You just need to experience that. I experienced it. I downloaded tons of viruses on my computer, but not for games, but for mods for games. I would download so many Minecraft mods that just weren't mods. They were just viruses. And one time I downloaded some adware on my laptop, and I realized it was adware when I was getting porn ads on YouTube. And I'm talking about genuine, the bona fide ones, the take these pills and you'll grow many inches, those ads. This little girl thought a bride she saw on the street was a princess from her book, and I'm crying. Oh, look at that. Look at the smiles on both of their faces. That has to be the cutest thing that this woman has experienced by far. After I told my little brother, 9, to stop throwing his controller, 5 minutes later I hear a giant bang and see him crying and the TV looking like this. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. I hope your household is a little bit more forgiving than mine, because if I threw a controller at my TV and it looked like that, I don't think I would get a TV ever again. I don't think I'd ever get another TV from my room. My mother once threatened to make my brother 6 and I 4 sleep outside if we didn't get our room cleaned up. So we decided that we should probably spend the rest of the day preparing to sleep outside, because that would be way easier than cleaning our room. Our bright idea was to dig holes for us to sleep in so we could cover ourselves in leaves and sticks to act as blankets. So instead of my mom finding her sons cleaning their room, she found them digging their own graves in the backyard. That's an interesting threat, because my mom would threaten me differently when it came to cleaning my room. My mom would genuinely tell me that if I didn't clean my room, she would. And when she cleans rooms, she throws stuff away, which means she's insinuating she's gonna throw away things that I like. And that was more than enough for me to get up off my butt and start cleaning stuff up, because I knew that she was gonna do it. She's done it before. Once when I was 9, my teacher told me to write the most beautiful love story I could imagine. And I wrote a story about a shark and a horse who fell in love. And the horse jumped into the sea to be with the shark, but drowned and died. And the shark was so sad that it also died. My teacher called my parents. That literally sounds like somebody explaining Romeo and Juliet, but not quite remembering how the play went, and then somehow replacing all the characters with just random animals. That's exactly what that sounds. No wonder they called your parents, because it sounds like you're going insane. So recently, my little brother has been watching One Piece, and I told him it's a Japanese cartoon. And it's been 2 weeks since, and now he thinks he can speak Japanese because he can understand the characters. It's in English. You really shouldn't correct him. Let him go to school and tell people that he knows how to speak Japanese, and let somebody be like, okay, say something in Japanese, and he'd be like, Hiya! I'ma fight you! When I was like 7 or 8, I lost my tooth, and I would clean it thoroughly and remove all the blood and flesh from it because I thought it would increase its value. My sister is dumb. A few days ago, me and my sister were watching Brat's Cinderella movie, and today she just realized that the story was like Cinderella. The main character's name was Cinderella. Your sister must have been thrown. She's like, what is this? What is it? Is this Cinderella? It can't be. This can't be true. I've been tricked. Jumping on the kids with controllers and rage issues bandwagon, found this in the game room a month or so ago. Compliments of my 5-year-old. What game was he playing? I don't understand. What can make a 5-year-old so angry that he just pinpoints, throws right into the center of a television, a gaming controller? What game was he playing? How big is your 5-year-old? When I was 5, I had an eyelash fall out and my mom told me to make a wish. Well, it dropped before I could and I began crying. My mom went to the bathroom and plucked one of hers out to give me so I can make a wish. That sounds painful. Your mom loves you. You better If you ever become wealthy, you better make sure her life is great. Do you understand how much that hurts? That hurts a lot. I've accidentally snatched out a couple of my eyelashes and I felt like I was gonna pass out. It felt awful. I wouldn't even wish that on an enemy. That's terrible pain. And she did that for you.
Holy!
When I went to the first grade, I made my mom a note that said, I think, I know I'm a horrible son and I know that you didn't want me. Then I started calling myself names, etc. And when I got home, I gave it to my mom and she cried. I was confused because I thought it would make her happy. I was the dumbest child out there. My 2.5-year-old eats ice cream like a monster. No, she eats it like a genius. I used to eat ice cream really strange when I was younger too. Somewhat similar to this, but not exactly, not a giant bite into the side of the cone. But I would always bite the top, eat the top of the ice cream, all the majority of it, and then I would start from the bottom of the cone all the way up to the top. And I don't know why I did that, because I would get ice cream all over my fingers, but for some reason that's how I ate ice cream from like ages 5 all the way up to 11.
Lineman in the state. Did you ever spend any time on the field, Tom?
Yeah, I don't think you should never do that again. I thought you was gonna walk down the top steps. That was crazy. Don't let that cake boost your head up no more. Did you hurt yourself?
Eagle Scouts.
Yeah?
Eagle Scouts.
Yeah.
When I was 4 or 5, my family was visiting Hawaii. My grandpa can speak Spanish, so I asked him, how do you laugh in Spanish? Oh my god, that's the forbidden question. That's the cosmic question, how do you laugh in Spanish? Oh no. He asked it! He asked the question, shut the video down! Shut it down! Get this. I once knew a kid who made fun of me for living with my mom when I was 12. You'd be surprised what people would make fun of you in elementary school and high school. Get this, I didn't notice how sad it was in the past, I just found it really annoying. People would make fun of me for having 2 parents. I don't remember the comment specifically, but I just remember being baffled that out of all things, I would get made fun of for. Middle school and high school was just a strange time. I think that's just genuinely a strange time for all children. First month of school in America, this Asian kid told me if I pulled the fire alarm, candy would come out, and my dumbass really did it, and got suspended in elementary school. Oh my god, I have never, for as long as I've been on this planet, I have never heard of that before. That's awful, that's bullying, but it's also kind of funny. That is really, that kid has a sense of humor.
Buster!
When my daughter was 3, she casually said, "You're going to die in this house. You're going to fall and have blood all over you." And I said, "I don't like that, you're scaring me." And she said, "Why? You want to die outside?" Jesus Christ, is your daughter Bruce Willis? Like, why is she aggressive like that? You need to lock your door at night. Your daughter's coming for you. She's coming for you.
Ready? And go. Go.
When I was 4, me and my family went to Disneyland, and this exchange happened. What do you want to do? Me. First, I want to get a gun, then I want to go see Mickey.
Hey guys, I think this is glue, so I'm going to use this to glue my hair back.
Diana, where you at? Girl, what the hell? This is my goddamn weave glue. What the fuck? Damn. Jay! Your daughter done shaved her damn head.
A kid asked me what 1 + 1 + 1 + 2 is, and I said 5. Then the kid said, "Are you stupid? Let me show you the real answer." And then he writes the real answer. It was 5. How? Let him have it. Let him have it. He felt really smart in that moment, and if you tell him that, you had the right answer, it might take that away from him. He needs to have that confidence to be the next Einstein. I'm just saying. My kids were always complaining about getting the heel of the bread loaf, so I always flipped it over and putting the end side down so they wouldn't know. Your kids need to fill out their perception tree, because I think they're blind. How did you fool them this way? How? How in the world? And it's so funny. When you're a kid, you hate the heel side of the bread. It's awful. It's either too thin or too thick. Man, I love it now. It's extra bread. If you toast it right, put some cultured butter on that. Oh my goodness, it tastes great. It tastes so good.
You got this.
That was epic.
My 3-year-old always hides my keys in weird places, so I taped his hide-and-go-seek toy to them that makes noises. I just found them in the freezer. That sounds so adorable and frustrating at the same time, like, oh, he's just playing the same game, but I really am late for work, and the keys are on the ceiling fan somehow. A simple glance, you probably wouldn't see what's wrong with this picture. But someone asked their like 5-year-old kid to organize the bookshelf, and this is what they did. I guess it's organized. I mean, I'm gonna have a hard time finding any book that I want to read because I don't see any spines.
Give me the toilet paper!
Me and my brother were stupid growing up. When my brother and I were growing up, I was about 10 and my brother was 7 or 8. If we saw something cool or interesting, we would call it beast. Like if we saw a Nerf blaster in the store, I would say, dude, that looks beast. One day we heard a word that sounded like a better version than beast, and so if we saw something that looked exceptionally cool, we would say, look at that, that looks so beast. Yeah, dude, that looks bestiality. We would go around shouting bestiality at stuff we thought was cool. Oh man. Oh no! When my son was in the 2nd grade, I pretended to hit my head on the desk and then only spoke Spanish for the rest of the day. He freaked out and thought I forgot how to speak. He was probably genuinely scared. Why would you do that? That sounds hilarious, but it's still, why? Why? You're messing up and giving your kid a complex. My niece and nephew made me a sandwich, topped with baby carrots, panda chocolate, cookies, and yogurt. They know me so well. You probably had to eat that, I'm so sorry. They probably were bothering you all day, like, are you gonna eat it? Are you gonna eat it? Let me watch you eat it. You eat it, right? Because I made that for you. You gotta eat it. Your stomach was probably doing somersaults for the rest of the week after that meal. Our cat is named Pancakes. I just said we're eating pancakes for breakfast, and now the 4-year-old won't stop crying. I can't talk him down. Please send help. Well, of course you can't talk him down. From his perspective, you are eating the house cat for breakfast. His best friend. You should have thought about this before you named your cat after a food. Your kid doesn't understand the difference. He now thinks he has to watch you murder his best friend and then force him to eat him. Why would you name your cat after a breakfast food? From Minecraft on the Google Play Store. I can't play multiplayer unless you have Wi-Fi, so thank you for ruining a good game. It's completely trash until you fix it. Until then, you just get 1 star. Yep, the game is ruined simply because of Wi-Fi. You have a crappy game, Minecraft. Fix it.
So, current situation. Cutting this off with the hacksaw.
You ready to take the toilet off? Yeah. We're gonna cut it. Okay, look up. I don't want your face to get in the way.
Oh, it's actually pretty easy. Not too bad.
Look up.
Look up, buddy. Look up, bud. Look up. You don't want to get your head...
Look at mommy. You cannot pull that thing off.
Yeah, it's like...
Without smushing its head.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Brain damage.
And severe trauma.
Yeah.
Okay, Ruben.
Oh, yes. Freedom. Yay!
Okay, so when I was like 4 or 3, my stepdad jokingly told me to stick my middle finger up at the truck driver who always was parked in inconvenient spots, and because I trusted him, I actually did it. A 4-year-old sticking his middle finger up at a 40-year-old, you don't really see that every day.
How'd you get your hands in there? How did you get your hands in there? Come here. Come here. What you gonna do it again?
When I was 5, I found out that they don't use the metric system in America, so I thought everything that has numbers has a different name there. I went on for 3 months asking random people what they use instead of minutes, hours, and seconds in America. What a dumb child I was. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ailurus, aka Panda Daddy, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, let me know in the comments down below. And leave a like if you liked the video, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, fam. What you doing watching videos and not subscribing? And if you will, make sure you hit that bell so you get these notifications every time. Seriously, go ahead and take a look at this picture. Make sure the bell looks like that so you can get my notifications. Don't you want to see my videos? I'm pretty sure you do. So click that. Make sure it looks like that. And as always, you can thank the Patreon supporters. So thank you to Muffy Luhu, Brody, Noah, Sir Teacup, Ethan, John Robinson, Arolina, Jason, Carolyn Taylor, Pixie Love, Pixie Art 5, Keith Myers, Hannah, Taki, Bunny Boo, Canned Eggplant, Hostmar, Trenton Golden, Vermont, Yeetmaster, Arjen, Will Billy, and Dustin. Thank you so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated. And if you want to help support the channel, there's 2 links in the description, one to my merch store and one to my Patreon. Both funds go directly into the channel so we can maintain what's happening here. And as always, stay zesty.